And if you think I'm being a big baby and I should just suck it up and get on with my life, that's also a fair comment. I don't even know why I'm filming this video. Well, I do. I don't know how it's going to go down. It's not typically my style to play. I'm not playing a victim. I'm a bit annoyed. Maybe it's a reality check, you know. I'm just going to talk and see how this comes out, and maybe I'm going to edit it too. I was watching Cassie Thorpe's video this morning, her weekly vlog in New York. I love watching them. It means I can vicariously go to New York, and especially in the summer. I love New York in the summer. And, you know, if you haven't seen it yet, spoiler alert, I'm about to tell you what her amazing news is. So if you don't want to hear that, put me on mute. But she's been invited to New York Fashion Week by Fendi, by her Selfridges sales associates back in the UK, and I couldn't have been more happy for her. She was emotional about it, so excited about it. And, you know, I love Cassie. She's one of the most authentic YouTubers out there. And even though I'm so happy for her, I was a bit pissed off, generally. And I'm trying to work through why. Not that I think I should be invited to New York Fashion Week. Not at all. Obviously, I'm not buying a lot of ready-to-wear because it ain't made for me. But I feel like people who don't, and I know influencing is a job, okay? I know it and I respect that, okay? But I'm like, here's a sample of what I've bought from Fendi, a sample. And I'm not alone. I know a lot of people that buy a lot from the Fendi boutiques, directly or Fendi the brand, through whichever platforms that they sell through, be it 24S, be it Satire, be it Farfetch. If you buy Fendi, you buy Fendi. They get the money at some point. And I don't see us getting any free stuff. I don't see us getting any invites to, you know, big events like that. When I say us, I'm talking about me. I am talking about other people I know that buy a lot of Fendi, some of them a lot more than me. And my, oh God, it feels so weird saying this because I hate being a complainer, but I get messages nearly every single day from you guys sharing with me that you've bought something from Fendi because I have shared the brand with you, or because you like something that I bought, or because you didn't like what I bought necessarily, but you found a style that worked for you. Maybe something more neutral wouldn't be hard to do. And I love to hear that I'm not doing it to make money for Fendi. I have a job. And it's really hard to earn money off YouTube. And if I was relying on it, you know, I wouldn't be buying luxury, I can tell you that much. It just annoys me that these fashion houses, especially the ones that I love, A, don't love me back, and B, it's not, they don't want authenticity. And when I say authenticity, I'm not saying Kathy's not Kathy. I'm not saying Cassie's not authentic. It's quite the opposite. She is. But they don't want someone like me promoting their brand, maybe. Maybe brand accessibility to the average Joe is not a part of, you know, the associations that these brands want. Here I was thinking that I might be someone that, oh God, how ridiculous. What I'm trying to say is, I think that brands grow through word of mouth and from a trusted advisor or friend sharing their experience and people seeing how things work in everyday life and seeing how approachable things are, and then going out and finding something that works for them and wearing it every day, not just for best, and not having anyone to impress or influence, just finding that it reflects their personal style. And I don't know, I feel a little bit out of sorts at the moment. I have had to work pretty hard lately to get what I want, and fine, okay, lots of people, and I know that Fendi's not the worst in this field. There's, at least I don't have to queue to get into Fendi, but the fact that in Australia we hardly get any stock, it's shit, because we pay a premium for our luxury goods, and I think Connor talked about this in his recent Paris Q&A. We pay an absolute premium for luxury goods here, yet we hardly get anything to choose from. And so if you want something that is seasonal, the fun of shopping has gone. I was talking to Leah at Super Jacob's premiere just last week, and she said, "Oh, I'd really love to know if you get overwhelmed at all with all the choice." And I said, well, the short answer is no. But what overwhelms me about, and I'm just going to talk about Fendi because that's where I buy most of my luxury goods from, is that now I don't get the benefit of blindly wandering into a store and seeing what they have and then being taken by something that's right there. I don't have that. That's not my experience of shopping at Fendi anymore as an Australian. My experience now is that I've got to watch the runway show. I've got to have an idea of what's coming. Then I've got to be available, or I've got to reach out to sales staff and say, hey, listen, are pre-orders open yet? Because I would like to pre-order some pieces from the runway. If you're lucky, you might get an invite to a hosted Zoom where they show highlighted pieces that your sales associate has put forward in advance, so you can have a close-up look at them from the trunk show, from what came from the runway. And then you can put a 30, 50, 100% deposit down and wait 6 months. And when they come, yes, you're guaranteed. And if you don't like it, it's okay. You don't have to take it, but they will keep your money and you just use that on something else. So about a month before the pieces are launched, things start coming into the boutique, and then things that weren't potentially shown at the pre-order will be shared with you, again, if you're lucky and you have a relationship with a sales associate, and then you have an opportunity to purchase them before they launch, and then you can't get them here anyway on most occasions before they launch. So you could pay for them a month in advance, but because the launch date is not until 16th of July, you cannot have them. And so what happens to people who I used to be like is that I would go into store on the launch date on the 16th of July, for example, and there'd be nothing available because it's all been sold to people like me now. And so then you add to that the fact that like a certain bag isn't bought. So whoever the buying team are for Fendi aren't buying everything, like not even one of everything that comes. And so, oh no, we're not buying that. So we don't get a choice. So if I want something, I've got to figure out another way to get it, because I can ask Fendi to get it for me, but because it's not in my zone, they can't get it. So then I'm like, okay, how do I go about this? And thanks to you guys, I was able to find that peekaboo through London, but I had to have it sent to an address in the UK. Lucky, I know someone there, right? And then get it sent to me. Now, hear me out. I got a discount. Now, I didn't get a discount as in it wasn't given to me, but I saved $1,000 on buying that bag from Great Britain instead of in Australia. What's with the prices? I mean, that's crazy, right? So $1,000 on a brand new bag. I saved $1,000 on my Fendi Sunshine Shopper tote, buying it through Net-a-Porter instead of the Fendi boutique. Sorry, what? So, I don't know, like, I'm a little bit cranky. I'm a little bit cranky. It's just kind of like tipped me over the edge. It's not all rainbows and unicorns, obviously, and I still adore the brand. I adore what it stands for. I adore the designs. It speaks to me and my personal style, but I'm just a bit freaking pissed off at the moment. And tell me I'm not alone, because I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure I'm not. And if you think I'm being a big baby and I should just suck it up and get on with my life, that's also a fair comment. And I know. But I'm putting it out there because I just needed to say it. So I'm probably not even going to edit this video. I'm just going to throw it up in one big monologue. If you've got this far, please let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. It's not a typical video for me, but it is what it is. So thanks for listening. Ciao.